A judge ruled today that the Pillowcase Rapist will be released in Los Angeles County. It's the decision that has county officials from the DA to the acting sheriff crying foul. So are people living near Palmdale on East Avenue R Street, where Christopher Hubbart is set to live. CBS 2's Adrianna Weingold is live with their reaction. Adrianna.
Well, Paul, just a huge level of concern here in Lake Los Angeles. Take a look behind me. This is where Christopher Hubbart is set to move in, and residents here, many of whom say they are rape victims themselves, are protesting the judge's decision.
When I heard the news, I broke down crying and shaking, and I'm still shaking.
Cheryl Holbrook lives just 5 miles from convicted serial rapist Christopher Hubbart's new home. A Santa Clara judge announced this morning that Hubbart, who's admitted to raping more than 40 women, will be released in the next 45 days.
No one's going to be able to sleep. No one's going to be able to live comfortably anymore because of this.
Hubbart served multiple sentences for heinous crimes against women. He was paroled in 1990, but arrested just 2 months later after attacking yet another victim. After his sentence ran out in 1996, Hubbart was placed in a state mental hospital. Mental health officials have now deemed the 63-year-old fit for release. News that doesn't sit well with women in the neighborhood like Sharon Duvernay, who says she was kidnapped and raped repeatedly when she was just 3 years old. Now she's Hubbart's closest neighbor.
I would not want him to do what happened to me to a dog. I just wouldn't want any child to go through that, or a woman.
The ladies of Lake LA have been fighting for months to keep Hubbart out of Palmdale and out of their rural community just 17 miles from town. Local and state officials have expressed extreme concern over Hubbart's release. With only 2 sheriffs patrolling Lake Los Angeles during the day, the DA says other security measures like 24-hour GPS monitoring and private security guards will be implemented to keep the community as safe as possible. But it's not enough for the women who live just miles from someone they say can only be described as a monster.
He will attack again, and he's not going to leave any witnesses behind next time.
And Hubbart is set to move in the next 45 days. Now, residents are continuing to protest the judge's decision, and they say they are prepared to take their security into their own hands if need be. For now, we are live in Palmdale. Adrianna Weingold, CBS 2 News.
Adrianna.